Hi guys, 18 Dapper here and welcome to this match preview. It's Doncaster Rovers versus Wycombe Wanderers in League One this Saturday at the Keepmoat Stadium. Let's get the video started. So guys, welcome to this match preview, Doncaster Rovers versus Wycombe Wanderers at the Keepmoat Stadium. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you for returning. Thank you for coming back and watching this video too. If this video has brought you to the channel and you're new, please click that subscribe button so you don't miss any future content. And if you are new to the channel, this is the format that we go through match previews in. We look at the previous meetings between the two clubs, we look at the current form across all competitions. I choose a Doncaster Rovers player to profile, we'll look at the opponent, a brief history, and I choose my one to watch for you guys. As I always say though, you know your club much better than what I do, so if I miss something, please let me know in the comments down below. And then we have got 3 predictions to round the video off. I give my predicted team lineup thanks to FanHub. We do the Predictions League table that me and the family do for every game this season, so there's an update on that. And then the score prediction for this game is at the very end. But before I start this video and go on to previous meetings, I've got a shout out for Dan and Lindsay, and a brand new Rovers fan that has come into the world on Friday the 8th of October, weighing in at £6.12 at 5:45 on the evening. Little Dulcie, welcome to this world. Hopefully you get a good club to follow. Danny said that you're going to be a little Rovers fan. Some may say that's unfortunate, some may say happy days. So yeah, a new Rovers fan is in this world. Welcome, and I hope you're all doing very well this week as new parents. So let's get on to previous meetings between the two clubs. Doncaster and Wycombe have faced off a total of 9 times in our history. Rovers winning 2 of those occasions, Wycombe coming out on top on 5, and we've shared the spoils on 2 of those occasions. So it's in Wycombe's favour at the minute, and you look back at the more recent 5 games between the two, and Wycombe edge it by 1 win. So back in 2017, League 2 away from home, a 2-1 win, and then in the 18-19 season, it was 1-1 really. A home win for the Rovers, 3-0, and then an away defeat, 3-2. And then in the 19-20 season in League One as well, it was a 1-1 again. A 1-0 away defeat, and then a 3-1 home win. So looking at that, home comforts are pretty good for Donny. So hopefully that theme continues this Saturday and we get another win on home soil, and we'll write off the away fixture by the looks of that. On to current form. We're both coming into this in fairly even form. We've both won 3 out of our last 5 with 2 defeats as well. The order of those results are just mixed up a little bit, with Rovers winning 2, losing 2 and winning 1. Wycombe losing 1, winning 2, losing 1, winning 1. But a good home win in a tightly contested game on Saturday for Wycombe saw them climb to 2nd in the League One table. Blistering start in that game, 2 goals up in 10 minutes, and that was pretty much game done and dusted. Gillingham put up a decent fight, and as I say, overall it looked an even game. Wycombe just took those 2 early chances, and as I say, done and dusted from there. But I take positives from that because I think Wycombe allowed Gillingham to play. I think if we get the chances on Saturday, we may put 1 or 2 away and get a positive result from it. But Wycombe are currently edging the tighter games more often than not, winning by 1 or 2 goals here or there, and it's put them in a great position. I think Wycombe fans will be very happy with their return to League One. They'll be wanting to return back to the Championship as soon as possible, and at this 10-game marker, it's a good flag post for seeing the table and how it's settling. 2nd in the table, can't grumble too much at that, and it shows that the fight and determination is there to edge these close, tight encounters, which I think a lot of games in League One this season will be. But Wycombe, team not to be taken lightly. But as I said, I think we could have a go at them on Saturday. They're there to be having a go at. Put my teeth in, and I think if we play the football that we've played recently against other teams at home, who knows? A positive result could be on the cards on Saturday. As I've said, the league table doesn't lie at this stage of the season. So for Donny, there's a lot of work to do for Richie Wellens' men to get out of the bottom 4. But do take positives, I do take comfort from the home comforts, and I think that could be our saviour this season, with 4 being played at home, 2 wins, 1 draw and an opening day defeat. I think we could be making the Keep Moat a little bit of a fortress. We will see on Saturday, but another positive result, and I think teams won't be wanting to play us at home. They will be wanting to play us away though, because the away form has not been great. But we have had some very tough away trips. Sheff Wednesday just come down from the Championship, Rotherham just come down from the Championship, Ipswich and Wigan both recruited very, very well over the summer, and both expected to be up there in and around the top 6 at a minimum. And then Plymouth, they're currently top of the table, so they've had a fantastic start to the season. And the final away game was Accrington Stanley, where we never really get anything from there historically anyway. But that's 6 tough away trips out of the first 10 games, and the home form is looking better. So I'm optimistic that we will turn the form around and we will get out of the bottom 4. I can't see it being a big season where we're pushing near the top of the table. I can't see it being in any sort of bother near the bottom, but football's a funny old game. Who knows? I think a comfortable mid-table finish. We just need to start getting consistency and the real results coming through. But home against Wycombe, we won the last 2 home games. Can we make it a third on Saturday? We will see. Moving on to the player profile. For this video, I've chosen Rosean Williams, 23-year-old defender, brought in from Shrewsbury over the summer. Started his trade at the Manchester United Youth Academy and then moved to Shrewsbury. Career of appearances 91 and no career goals at the minute. It'd be nice to see him get on the end of a set piece or something and get off the mark for the Rovers on Saturday. But for me, I think there's a bit of a mistake in Rosean. I think a lot of our goals have come through that side of our defence. So maybe he just needs a little bit more support from Noyle or Anderson. But when he's got the ball at his feet, I think he's not too bad a player. He tries to carry the ball out of defence rather than just booting it. So it is nice to see a ball-playing defender. Maybe just a little bit of time just to find his feet here at Donny, and we should start to see the best of him. But for me, I'm still on the fence with Rosean. Sometimes he looks really good, sometimes he looks a bit shaky. And for me, when you're down near the bottom of the table, you need players to be performing and putting 100% effort in. And sometimes I don't see that from Rosean all the time. But as I say, hopefully he settles in and we get to see the best of him soon. Moving on to the opponent, Wycombe Wanderers, founded in 1887, currently managed by Gareth Ainsworth. I like Gareth as a manager. I think he's done wonders at Wycombe. Current win rate is just under 40%, so that shows he's got the players on board and the playing style that he likes to play, and he's getting the best out of them. I think having Wycombe in the Championship, overachieving, but now that they've got there, and to be fair, they've pretty much held their own. I think they were unfortunate to get relegated. That's their target, the expectation, and the bar has been raised. And Gareth Ainsworth, I think, is the one to take you back there. Very, very good manager. Wouldn't mind him in the Doncaster hot seat as well. A couple of recent honours for Wycombe: League 2 third place in 2008-9 and 2010 and 11. So more than capable of getting out of League 2. And then League 1 playoff winners in 1920. So they'll be wanting to go one step better than that and get automatic back into the Championship this season. But they've shown they can go through the lottery of the playoffs as well. And my choice for the one to watch for Wycombe, as I say, I may get this wrong, so please in the comments down below let me know who you think your one to watch is this weekend. I have gone with Brandon Hanlon from Bristol Rovers, and scored on Saturday against Gillingham. He's off the mark in the league. I think that could have just given him a little boost of confidence coming into this game. A very good striker, quick, nippy, could cause our defence some problems getting in behind, so definitely one to watch for me. He's only played 9 times this season, and as I say, he's got a couple of goals, one in the league and a couple in the cup. So for me, Brandon Hanlon is the one to watch, but there's quality across the midfield and up front that we've got to be wary of on Saturday. But the one that I've brought out for individual an individual look at is Brandon Hanlon. Moving on to the predicted lineup, this is thanks to FanHub. If you've not got the app yet, please do go and download it. It's bags of fun. Compete against your fellow fans. And if you are in the queue currently waiting to get in, I do have a golden ticket, so use the ticket 18D-AG8 and that will help you skip the queue. There's 5 uses of that remaining. And on this app you can predict your team lineup. You get points for that. There's an area where there's content for each club. It's just much easier to find what you're looking for. And my prediction team lineup for Wycombe at home, I'm going unchanged. I think this may have been unchanged from Saturday. I may be wrong. But anyway, I'm going with Dahlberg in goal, a back four of Noyle, Williams, Anderson and Rowe, midfield 3 of Ben Close, John Bostock and Ethan Galbraith, and then a front 3 of Joe Dodu, Geordie Huula and Chukurt up front leading the line. John Taylor potentially back in contention. I don't think he'll be starting, potentially on the bench, coming on for a couple of minutes later on. But that's my predicted team lineup to face Wycombe on Saturday. Moving on to the prediction league table. If you're new to this, me and the family predict the scoreline for every single league game this season. If we get the scoreline spot on, we get 3 points. If we get the outcome right but not the scoreline, we get 1 point. If we get it completely wrong, we get no points. And I think Chris went for a win. He went for a 1-0 win against MK Dons. All of the rest of us either went for defeats or draws. So Chris gets a point and it tightens that league table up somewhat. No movement in terms of positions, but I'm on top with 9 points, then my dad on 8, and then Max and Chris joint third on 6 points. So plenty of movement to be happening on this table. If you want to keep up with this, I do post the family predictions on my Twitter. Link is in the description down below. I post them before the game, so head over there, follow me, and then you can keep up with this before the next video comes out. And finally, my score prediction. As I've said, it's going to be a very tough game. Wycombe are in a great position. We are not in a great position. We desperately need the points. Wycombe desperately need the points as well to stay in their positive position. I think they played a couple more games, 1 or 2 more games than the teams around them. So they'll be wanting to get the points on the board and putting the pressure on the teams in and around them. Rovers, on the other hand, need the points to keep in touching distance of that 5th from bottom. But I do think our own form has got to have credit where it's due. I think we're strong at home. So for me, I'm going to go with a very tight game, as it was with Wycombe against Gillingham. But I'm going with Rovers edging it 2-1. Similar to the MK Dons game, where we don't have a lot of the ball, but take the opportunities when they're there. I'm going with another 2-1 win for the Rovers. Hope I'm right. That should pull us off the bottom of the table if results around us go our way. It'll be a very happy weekend. So that's my thoughts on this upcoming game. If you've enjoyed it, please stick a big thumbs up on it for us, please. Comments in the section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And all that's left for me to say is thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.